Imagine windmills, not grounded but soaring high in the sky, capturing the powerful winds that blow above our heads. Picture it. These aren't your everyday wind turbines anchored to the earth. These are flying windmills, a revolutionary concept in the world of renewable energy. Traditional wind turbines are limited by their stationary nature, only able to capture the wind as it passes at their fixed altitude. But what if we could reach higher? That's where flying windmills come into play. These high-flying marvels ascend to heights where the winds are not just stronger, but also more consistent, making them a potential powerhouse of renewable energy. But how do they differ from their grounded counterparts? It's all about altitude. While traditional wind turbines are restricted to the whims of surface-level winds, flying windmills take to the sky, harnessing the might of the aloft winds where the potential for energy generation is significantly greater. Flying windmills, the harbinger of a new era in wind energy generation, are ready to take flight. Let's unravel the mystery behind these sky-high energy generators. The mechanics of flying windmills may seem complex, but it's actually a beautiful ballet of physics and engineering. Firstly, let's talk about aerodynamics. This is the science that explains how air moves around objects. For flying windmills, aerodynamics is crucial. They are designed to be streamlined, minimizing air resistance, allowing them to ascend to higher altitudes where the wind is stronger and more consistent. Now, on to lift. Lift is a force that pushes an object upward, counteracting the pull of gravity. It's what allows birds to fly, planes to soar, and yes, our flying windmills to reach sky-high altitudes. The wings or blades of the windmills are shaped in a way that when the wind blows over them, it creates a pressure difference. This difference results in lift that elevates the windmill into the sky. And what about rotation? Well, rotation is simply the action of an object moving in a circular path around a central point. For our flying windmills, rotation occurs when the wind pushes against the blades, causing them to spin. This spinning motion is then converted into mechanical energy. The heart of the flying windmill, though, is the generator. It's an ingenious piece of machinery that transforms the mechanical energy from the spinning blades into electrical energy. This is done through the magic of electromagnetic induction, a process where the motion of the blades induces a current in a coil of wire. The generated electricity is then transmitted down through a tether to a ground station, from where it's distributed to power our homes, schools, offices, and more. In essence, flying windmills are a perfect marriage of physics and engineering, harnessing the power of the wind to create renewable, clean energy. They take the principles of aerodynamics, lift, and rotation, and apply them in a way that's not only ingenious but also holds great promise for our energy future. So, that's how these giants of the sky harness the power of the wind, turning it into electricity. Now you might be wondering, why go to all this trouble? What makes flying windmills superior to their grounded counterparts? Well, let's start with their altitude. Flying windmills can reach higher altitudes where the winds are not just stronger but also more consistent. This means they can generate energy more efficiently and reliably than traditional wind turbines. Because of their mobility, flying windmills can be deployed in a wider range of locations. They are not limited by terrain and can be used in places where installing traditional wind turbines might be challenging. Imagine harnessing wind energy over the ocean or in remote mountainous regions. Moreover, flying windmills have a smaller environmental footprint. They require less land and fewer resources to install. This makes them an attractive option for those concerned about the environmental impact of energy production. So, more energy, increased flexibility, and a smaller environmental footprint. These are the advantages that make flying windmills a revolutionary concept. With all these benefits, flying windmills are truly a game changer in the renewable energy sector. But like any new technology, flying windmills have their own set of challenges. As we venture into the sky, safety becomes a paramount concern. These airborne turbines need robust systems to prevent accidents, requiring rigorous testing and monitoring. Not to mention, their high-flying nature could potentially interfere with aviation routes, posing an additional challenge. Next, we have the question of cost. The advanced technology and materials used in flying windmills make them more expensive than their ground-based counterparts. This cost, combined with the expenses of installation, maintenance, and the necessary infrastructure, could be a significant barrier to widespread adoption. And finally, there's the issue of scalability. How do we ensure that these windmills can be produced and operated on a large scale without compromising efficiency or safety? These challenges, though significant, are not insurmountable. With innovation and dedication, the sky is truly the limit. And remember, every great technological advancement has had its hurdles. It's through overcoming these that we make progress. So what does the future hold for flying windmills? The answer is as vast as the sky these windmills aim to conquer. As we look forward, we see a horizon where flying windmills play a pivotal role in our energy mix. They have the potential to tap into the limitless power of high-altitude winds, bringing us closer to the dream of a world powered by clean, renewable energy. But they're not just about generating electricity. Flying windmills could redefine the way we think about energy production, moving us away from concentrated power plants towards a more decentralized, democratic energy landscape. And let's not forget their role in combating climate change. By harnessing the power of the wind, we can drastically reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, cutting down on greenhouse gas emissions. As we strive for a cleaner, more sustainable future, flying windmills may just be the key to turning the tide.